Nothing is free. Have you ever dreamed of something big but felt the world was too hard, the chances too few? This is the story of Leo, a young man who learned that nothing in life is free, but with hard work and courage, everything is possible. Join him on his journey to turn dreams into reality. Chapter 1, The Dreamer in the Small Town. Hillview was a small, quiet town, hugged by thick green hills with tall trees swaying gently in the breeze. The town was so small that everyone knew everyone else, and life moved slowly, like the soft river that ran past the outskirts. In this peaceful town lived a young man named Leo. He was 20 years old and had eyes full of hope and dreams bigger than Hillview itself. Leo lived with his family in a modest wooden house at the edge of town. The house was old but filled with warmth, laughter, and stories of better days to come. Leo's father, Mark, was a mechanic, a big, strong man with rough hands from years of fixing worn-out cars and trucks. His mother, Claire, was a gentle woman who cleaned houses around town to help the family make ends meet. Leo had a little sister, Sophie, who was 10 years old and adored her big brother. Sophie often followed Leo around, asking endless questions and dreaming aloud about their future. One chilly autumn evening, Leo sat on the creaky wooden steps of their porch, looking up at the endless sky full of sparkling stars. The cold air tickled his cheeks as he whispered softly, "I want to give my family a better life, but where do I even begin? We barely have enough now." Leo's heart was heavy. He wanted to do more, to work harder, to rise above their struggles. But the world around him seemed quiet and unmoving, like the sleepy town of Hillview itself. Chapter 2, Words of Wisdom. The next morning, Leo found his father working in the garage, covered with grease and sweat, fixing an old pickup truck. Mark looked tired but smiled when he saw Leo. "Dad," Leo said hesitantly, "I've been thinking. I want to have a bakery one day, a place with fresh bread and sweets, something that makes people happy." Mark wiped his hands on a rag and looked right into Leo's eyes. "Son," he said slowly, "dreams don't come for free. If you want something, you have to work for it. Start with what you have, even if it's small. Hard work and patience, that's the key." Leo nodded, feeling those words settle deep into his heart like a strong seed ready to grow. Chapter 3, Small Beginnings. Leo scanned his small town for opportunities. Hillview had no bakery close by. The nearest one was miles away in the neighboring town. People traveled long distances just to buy fresh bread, a fact Leo saw as a chance. He decided to start by selling fresh bread from the bakery next door. But there was one problem: he didn't have the money to buy bread up front. Determined, Leo set out early the next day and walked miles to Anderson's bakery. Mr. Anderson, an older man with a grumpy face but sharp eyes, answered the door. "What do you want, boy?" he asked in a rough voice. Leo explained, "Mr. Anderson, I want to sell your bread in my town, but I have no money to pay now. Can you trust me? I will sell the bread, pay you back, and keep a small profit." Mr. Anderson studied Leo carefully and asked, "Why should I trust you?" "Because I am ready to work harder than anyone and prove myself," Leo said with steady confidence. After a pause, Mr. Anderson grunted, "1 week. If you don't pay me back, don't come again." Chapter 4, The First Sales. Carrying a basket full of bread, Leo returned to Hillview. He set up a small stand by the park where people often walk. With a big smile, he called out, "Fresh bread, warm and delicious." People were unsure at first. Who was this young man selling bread? But Leo offered free samples, handing warm pieces to children and neighbors alike. Slowly, customers started buying. By the end of the day, Leo had sold every loaf. That evening, he walked back to Mr. Anderson's bakery and paid the full amount owed. Mr. Anderson nodded approvingly. You kept your word. Come back tomorrow. Chapter 5. Growing with determination. Weeks passed. Leo woke before dawn each day, walked miles to pick up fresh bread, and sold it with a smile. The townspeople trusted him, not just for his bread, but for his cheerful spirit. After 2 months, Leo saved enough money to buy a small cart, which made carrying bread easier and allowed him to bring more to town. His heart beat with hope he was closer to his dream. But Leo wanted more. He longed to bake the bread himself. Chapter 6. Facing fear and learning. One day, a customer suggested, Leo, you're great at selling, but baking your own bread could help you earn more. Leo was excited but scared. He had no baking skills. Remembering his father's words, dreams are not free, Leo gathered courage and asked Mr. Anderson for help. Will you teach me how to bake bread, he asked. Mr. Anderson frowned. If you bake your own bread, you might not buy from me anymore. Leo looked the old man in the eyes. I won't forget the chance you gave me. If I succeed, I'll help your bakery too. Mr. Anderson sighed and agreed. Baking is hard. It needs patience and practice. Are you ready? Chapter 7. The long road of practice. Every morning before the sun rose, Leo arrived at the bakery. Mr. Anderson showed him how to mix flour, knead dough, and bake golden loaves. It was hard work. His hands grew sore. Many loaves were ruined, too hard, too soft, sometimes burned. One day, after another failed batch, Leo sat down, exhausted and ready to quit. Maybe I'm not good enough, he whispered. But then he remembered his father's words. Dreams aren't free. Giving up isn't an option. From that day, Leo worked harder, learning from every mistake, improving slowly. Chapter 8, a new beginning. After 2 weeks, Mr. Anderson handed Leo a perfect loaf. You're ready, he said. Leo rented a small oven and started baking at home. His family supported him enthusiastically. Sophie packed bread and Claire brewed tea during Leo's late nights. Soon, Leo began making cookies and pastries. The townspeople loved his fresh bread and sweets. Chapter 9, competition and growth. Just as things were looking up, a new bakery opened in Hillview, run by Eric, a young man with a bright, fancy shop. Many customers were drawn to Eric's colorful signage and beautifully decorated cakes. Leo's sales dropped and fear gripped him. Would he lose everything? Chapter 10, adapting and thriving. Instead of despair, Leo listened to his customers. What do you like about Eric's bakery, he asked. What do you want me to change? Some admired Eric's shop neatness and cake designs. Leo decided to grow not only as a baker, but a businessman. He painted his cart brightly, added decorations, and offered free samples. He even learned cake decorating from books and videos. Slowly, customers returned. An elderly woman praised Leo's resilience. Many give up when it gets hard. You didn't, that's why we trust you. Chapter 11, a new chapter begins. Months later, Leo saved enough money to rent a small shop in the heart of Hillview. The shop was cozy, smaller than Eric's bakery, but filled with warmth and promise. He named it Leo's Fresh Bakes. Every day, Leo woke up before sunrise to bake fresh bread, sweet pastries, and new treats. The smell of baking filled the air, welcoming customers who came to taste his hard work. His family played an important role. Sophie, now 11, loved talking with customers and helping pack orders. Claire handled the shop's accounts and managed the money carefully. Leo knew this was only the beginning. His dream was growing, but he wanted to reach even more people and make his family proud. Chapter 12, the trial by fire. One stormy night, as Leo was closing the shop, he noticed thick smoke rising from the back room. Heart pounding, he rushed inside and saw a small fire near the oven. Quick thinking, Leo grabbed water and managed to put out the flames. But much of the baking equipment was damaged and the shop filled with smoke. The next morning, word spread quickly around town. Oh no, what will Leo do now? Some whispered, maybe this is the end for him, others said. Leo stood outside his bakery with a heavy heart but a strong spirit. This is just another challenge, he told himself. I have faced hard times before. I will not give up now. Chapter 13, facing the challenge. Leo counted his savings and realized it wasn't enough to replace everything. Doubt crept in. But instead of hiding away, Leo sought advice from someone who had helped him from the start, Mr. Anderson. The retired baker listened carefully. What would you do if you were me? Leo asked. Mr. Anderson smiled kindly. Leo, you know the answer. Nothing is free. Work harder, believe in yourself, and others will believe in you too. Inspired by these words, Leo began baking again in his small home kitchen, using the little equipment he could salvage. He promised his customers, I won't let you down. I'll keep serving you even if slowly. Thank you for your support. Chapter 14, a community rises. The town admired Leo's courage. His determination stirred a deep respect. Slowly, neighbors offered help. Some donated flour and sugar, others gave money or spent hours helping clean and repair the smoke-damaged bakery. Leo realized an important truth. When you work hard and never give up, people want to help those who help themselves. Chapter 15, reopening and renewal. After months of struggle, Leo's bakery reopened with fresh paint on the walls and new decorations. He added cupcakes, muffins, and new pastries to attract customers. The townspeople returned, delighted by the fresh smells and welcoming smile. On reopening day, the town mayor came to congratulate Leo. You are a true inspiration, the mayor said. You've shown us that with determination, anything is possible. Leo stood before the crowd and said, thank you all. You have taught me that nothing in life is free, not success, respect, or love. Everything must be earned with patience and hard work. Never let failure stop you. Every challenge is a step to something greater. Chapter C's Lessons for Life. Leo's bakery grew into a symbol of hope. People from other towns came just to meet the young man who never gave up. His story teaches us 4 vital lessons. Dreams require hard work and sacrifice. Failure is not the end. It is a chance to learn and grow stronger. Help yourself first. People support those who make an effort. Never give up. Even the darkest moments often come before success. Chapter D set, Leo's new vision. As the years passed, Leo continued to build not just his bakery, but a life full of purpose, pride, and respect. He dreamed bigger now. A chain of bakeries, jobs for young people in Hillview, and opportunities for everyone. And every morning, Leo woke up with one simple truth in his heart. Nothing is free, but everything is possible. Chapter 18, the gift of hard work. Leo's small bakery had grown into something much bigger than bread and pastries. It had become a beacon for the people of Hillview, a place where dreams were made real through hard work and dedication. Every morning, customers streamed in, eager to taste Leo's fresh creations. But behind the smiles and the warm bread, Leo never forgot the lessons that shaped him. He often remembered his father's words about dreams not being free. Every success was earned through effort, sweat, and sometimes pain. Leo also learned that failure wasn't an end, but a step on the path. Each fall was a chance to rise stronger. Chapter 19, Helping Others. As his business grew, Leo found joy in helping others who struggled as he had. He started hiring young people from Hillview, offering them jobs and learning opportunities in the bakery. He believed that by helping others work hard, they could all lift their community. One day, Leo spoke at the local school about his journey. "If you have a dream," he told the students, "remember, nothing is free. You have to work hard every day. But if you do, the possibilities are endless." The students listened closely. Leo's story inspired many to chase their own dreams and never give up. Chapter 20, Facing New Challenges. Success brought new challenges. Competition increased. Supply prices rose. Long hours took a toll. Yet, Leo faced these obstacles with the same determination as before. He knew setbacks were part of the journey. When things went wrong, he reminded himself and his team, "We are not just baking bread, we are building our future." Chapter 21, The Power of Community. The town of Hillview grew alongside Leo's bakery. Local farmers supplied fresh ingredients. Neighborhoods flourished with new businesses. People came together, working harder, dreaming bigger. Leo realized that success was not just about individual effort, but the strength of the community. Together, they created an environment where hard work was valued and dreams could thrive. Chapter 22, A Dream Realized. Years after that first small basket of bread, Leo stood in front of his original bakery. The sign above read, "Leo's Fresh Bakes, a story of hard work and hope." He smiled, knowing that every challenge, every failure, and every long night was worth it. Leo's journey was proof that nothing in life is free, but with passion, effort, and belief, dreams could come true. Chapter 23, A Message for You. Leo's story is a reminder for all of us. Dreams don't come without cost. Success requires hard work, patience, and courage. Failures will come, but they are not the end. Keep pushing, keep learning, and never quit. Remember, nothing is free, but everything is possible. Leo's journey shows us that success is never handed to us on a silver platter. It demands dedication, patience, and the courage to keep moving forward despite failures and setbacks. Every small step, every challenge overcome brings us closer to our dreams. If there's one message to carry from Leo's story, it is this: nothing in life is free, but everything is possible if you believe in yourself and are willing to work hard. So whatever your dream is, start today. Face your fears, embrace your failures, and never give up. Your story of success and hope is waiting to be written. Remember, the pain of discipline is temporary, but the regret of not trying lasts forever. Choose determination, choose growth, choose your future. Your journey to greatness starts now. If this story inspired you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories to motivate and improve your English. Together, we will take every step toward success. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.